we're gonna see Jurassic World. What, Boogie, is your first impression? Well, obviously you don't have a first impression, you haven't seen the movie yet, but what are you hoping to find in this movie?
I just want to have fun again. Like in the, I mean, I've always very strongly said the first movie's the best one. The second, yeah, we don't want to go Timberlake afterwards. I've always said that the first movie was spectacularly amazing.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah, fantastic movie. The part 2 is actually not as bad as people say it is. Like, part 2 is not, if you watch part 2 and you lower your expectations, it's an alright movie. It's not a bad movie. And then part 3 was complete dog shit. I just did not like it at all. I thought it was garbage.
I actually don't hate 3 as much as most people do. I mean, it wasn't magical, but I just didn't.
Yeah, I mean, Alex was right. I just didn't like it. I don't know. It didn't have any heart to it. I don't know. But so I'm just hoping that this movie, at the very least, achieves the same feels that that the first 2 movies achieved. If it could do that, I'm cool.
You're happy as pie?
Yeah,
that's what I kind of want to. Yeah, where did that first come from? Happy as pie. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. But I just don't. I don't know. I feel like I'm looking forward to it more because it's Chris Pratt. I don't know. I just really like it. Over, and here we are giving our thoughts. I think that visually and the whole cast and everything like that, and as a whole, it was very cool. Like very, very, very cool, and all the effects were amazing. I thought the effects were just as good as number 1. But character-wise, I don't think I felt as connected to the characters as I did in number 1 and in number 2. Like there wasn't any parts, like obviously I was scared for them, but I feel like if it were any other character, I would be just as scared. Which
I think this movie can be summarized in a very famous Japanese fortune message. How funky is your chicken, and how loose does your goose happen to be? Because that's how you'll feel when you leave the movie theater. Okay.
Take 2.
Just kidding, guys. That's just a line from a movie I can't remember. We think it's Bring It On. I told Rebecca that I think it's a right step in the right direction for the good step in the right direction for the series, because I really feel back in 2001, that's how long ago it was, that the Jurassic Park 3 was a terrible sequel. And I think that's part of the reason why they took an over 10-year break to come up with, another idea. No, it's a great movie. If you guys love the Jurassic Park movies, I advise you go and see it. At least see part 1 before you go and see this movie, because I think it definitely has a good,
same
reception
vein,
to
yeah.
it. Yeah, like it's a payoff if you see at least the first movie. But see the whole trilogy. I mean, they're all enjoyable movies to a certain degree. But I agree with Becca. I think that the movie had a good amount of heart, but I think it needed like a little bit of just a couple of quiet moments just to bring things down. Have like 2 characters secluded from everything and just talk. Like have a nice scene where they talk and then kind of like have this emotional thing. But at the same time, yeah, that guy's gonna fucking try to honk at me. Fuck you, dog. But I think at the same time, the movie, what's it called, had a lot of, it had some good moments. It's a fun summer movie. It's probably one of the best summer movies I've seen this year so far. Granted, I've only seen 2 movies. Yeah, no, I definitely recommend it. Sorry, I'm driving and I'm horrible at driving, so when I'm trying to review, this is probably going to be the most this is a shitty review. think the funky chicken thing was better. No, it's a great movie. It is a lot of fun. I see room for improvements in what, I'm not going to spoil it, but they definitely set up for a 5th film. And yeah, that's it. I would say go and watch it. It's very funny.
Chris Pratt is great.
Chris Pratt was amazing. He was not amazing, but he was really funny and great and charismatic, just like he was in Guardians. And yeah, that's my thing. I have more to say, but you know.